Feeding the chickens again. Seems like it's all we filmed for the last 5-6 days, I don't know. But hopefully we can get a little bit more film tonight. Maybe.
It was the only thing we got done at home. Wasn't it? Eggs.
Fine.
I thought maybe if I came out to 12, there'd be 12.
Uh-oh.
So it's going to take a few minutes to get very bright out here because I just turned them on and they're those fluorescent lights. I'm going to cut the excess off of some boards that I'm going to make a pickler triangle out of. But I'm going to cut the excess off because I want to build a little shelf for 4-channel audio that I use for videos and as a digital out for my headphones. I'm going to use the scraps before I use the actual wood and I'll bring you along and show you. Not the most exact cut I ever made, but I think most of that was my fault. Right now that I have all 4 of those cut, I'm going to put those away for now, and I'm going to work on the shelf. I think it's the simplest legs that I can make here. I'm thinking this way, and then I won't glue these. I won't have to glue these two together. I can just put screws down through. That's what. Looking at that, guys. I don't know if I like it very well. We'll come back, take the 45 off, and then we'll have the side of the shelf meets up here. Take that 45 off. I need a hanger for my headphones under there. 1 screw in each side of this. I need to get it up far enough that I can do that. And put 1 screw in this board and this screw. And then I'll get 2 in these and 1 in each of those. And then 2 in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue it up real quick. So I'm gonna drill some holes. Here it is in working order. Working on getting my mic set back up too so that I can put those in here. FK1 helped me hang this, and I have this set up with a condenser microphone now. And then I just throw it down here when I need it, and then back up here out of the way when I don't. This is the room we worked on today, and the reason our rest of our house didn't quite get clean, we cleaned up in here so that we can edit, and yes, my cords need organized, but we went through a bunch of paperwork.
We had 2 filing cabinets.
2 filing cabinets.
One was a 5-drawer.
And we got it all down into that pink one, and I think we're only using the top drawer of the pink one, so.
Not the top one.
Well, okay, the top one. There's a little tiny top one, so we're not using the top one for that. We get some office supplies for that. And then the first full one we're using too, right?
FYI, if you look it up, your tax record, you're supposed to only have to keep them for 3 years. You don't need them from 2009, 2010, 2011.
That's what she tells me. I have trusted her. So. Do you really need 3 mice? 1, 2, 3 mice? We did talk about our weekly goals this week. We haven't done a roll call with them.
No. I did yoga one time last week.
kind of stressed out today because it didn't seem like I was getting anything done. We didn't technically buy any eat-out food, but we ate all kinds of fancy food.
I don't know if we're gonna get back on track this week or not. Do you think we're gonna get on track this week with eating?
It's Christmas week. And Vlogmas is just, we have filmed every day. And we give you guys that footage.
But pretty much it's just been feeding the chickens. Because that has to happen.
And that has really been the only thing we did a couple of the days was feed the chickens and edit and sleep. Because I did a video part for that play at church, and so part of the editing wasn't even for the vlog.
Are we going to put a Christmas tree up this year?
I don't know, it's not there yet.
Yep. Was it like 3 weeks ago that I cleared out? We were in the living room, those covers out of the living room, and you still have not got a tree up, and it's almost Christmas Eve. It's an hour and 37 minutes, so it's Christmas Eve, and you still don't have a tree.
So if we do any decorating at all, it'll probably be very little for Christmas. Happy Vlogmas!